Hey guys, welcome back, man. Let me pause this, man. Look, I gave Wilson a day off today because he's been getting on my nerves lately. I figured I'd just talk to you guys in private, one-on-one, or one on a few thousand. Whoever's going to show up for the party, man. Oh man, welcome back to New Stuff TV, the Untechnical Tech channel. I'm your host, Antoine. Yes, it jams though Richardson, because today we are checking out the brand new Soundcore Motion 300. This right here, they're calling this high-res audio in the palm of your hands because it is high-res certified and it supports LDAC. This little, I like the package, man. It's got a nice weight to it. It feels like quality because it does have a nice premium build quality. You got a metal grill with the nice Soundcore logo on the front, but you also got this soft touch coating all over the place. And it's just kind of made to do everything with you. It is, I mean, it's palm size. Look, that's my palm, and then that is the speaker. So it is palm size, but yeah, it's just kind of made to go into a bag. And when you get to your location, you just whip this bad boy out, slid it on a table, either on its backside or on its, I guess, facing you or whatever. Or it's got this little detachable loop, which we'll talk about in a moment, that you can just hang it from something, right? But let's talk about some other features that nobody really just kind of pays attention to once you actually get a speaker in your hands, because once you get a speaker, you're usually going to be just kind of focusing on sound and functionality, right? But this thing is IPX7 certified, meaning that it's going to be able to do life with you, and it has some rugged durability, like water resistance and a little bit of dust resistance. And, you know, but due to this, you know, the build quality and the rubberized coating or the soft touch coating, I think you could probably drop it in the grass, something like that. I wouldn't want to drop it on concrete because it will scar and be ugly. Then you have to buy a new one, right? But at $79, you could probably get a new one. But if you did get a new one, I don't think you can pair it stereo. That's kind of a downside. You can't really pair it stereo or like a party connect with all the other speakers, or, you know, whatever they do when they connect. It's just a standalone speaker, but it does boast 30 watts of high-res power. That's a lot coming from a speaker like that. This actually competes with something of the likes of the, let's say, Bose Is It SoundLink. And I also looked up the wattage specs with the JBL Flip 6, and that's 30 watts too. And yeah, that's what it's running up against, man, those hand-sized, carryable, everywhere kind of speakers. So you got 30 watts here, IPX7, and a 13-hour battery life. So just over half a day's worth of playtime, man. Hey, guess what? They didn't even tell me this, Soundcore. Why you didn't tell me this dude on this motorcycle? I'll tell you what, man. Anyways, Soundcore, how come you didn't tell me this when you gave me the speaker? Man, it's got a microphone. I was listening to it, right? And then my wife called, so I picked up my phone and I was like, hello, 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 because Soundcore speakers typically do not have a microphone. But I noticed that it was connected to the speaker still. So I just kind of turned up the volume, and yes, it has a microphone, and it sounded good. Man, it's truly a go with you and do life with you type of speaker. But let's go ahead and kind of take a deep dive into some stuff, because they've added some extra features that they haven't really done before. So when we talk about something like the Motion X600, that was their first speaker with spatial sound, right? Or spatial audio, whatever you want to call it. That was the first one that they came out with a premium all metal design, and it has spatial sound. Well, they're doing something a little bit different with this one, man. Okay, they're calling this Smart Tune Adaptive EQ, which means they have a gravity sensor in here. All right, they got these feet on here on two different places. You got feet on the bottom, which means it can be played facing you, right? So I can just set it down and face it towards me. And it has 4 little rubber feet on the backside or the bottom, because you can lay it down like this and it'll play facing up and out, okay? And of course you can hang it. So with that gravity sensor, what happens is with that Smart Tune, it actually kind of just knows what position it's in. So, you know what, matter of fact, let me just give you a little taste right here. Let me just, let me go into, I'm gonna share my screen with you, man. I'm gonna let you see what's on my phone in real time as we do this, because this is so cool, man. I think that a lot of other speakers should adapt some of this technology here, or adopt some of this technology, because it's super cool and it lets you get the most optimum sound out of your speaker, no matter what situation you're hanging out in. So let's go to the Soundcore app. Now I have kind of a beta app, so you can see there where my speaker is kind of blurred out, but that is the Motion 300, right? Then we have these EQs. You got your presets, you got your Soundcore signature, your extra bass, your voice, and your balance. And of course, because it's Soundcore, man, they always let us do this. You can have a custom EQ, right? But you see where it says standing, lying, and hanging? And you can have custom modes for that. Dude, this is like deep, super deep customization. Let's go back into the presets, okay? Because I want to show you this. You see, I've just set it just like this. It's lying down, right? On the table, it's lying down, and it says lying. You see up there where it says adaptive direction? Now, I'm going to face it towards me. And then it's going to change to standing because it's standing up facing towards me. And now, let's just hang it from a tree limb or something, right? Or a backpack or something, and it says hanging. That accelerometer or gravity sensor is actually doing the work, okay? So now, let me put it down because I'm gonna put it on its backside. It's lying down. Let's go into custom. So now you can actually customize, which one is this? This is standing mode, okay? So we're gonna customize standing mode to have that EQ. And then we'll customize the lying mode to be this EQ, right? And then we can customize that hanging EQ to be something absolutely ridiculous that we would never use in real life, but we're gonna put it here because that's it, right? So let's see here. So we do, let me see, standing, all right? It's standing up, and it says it's standing. We'll go to custom. It's still there, all right? And then we go, wait, which one was that? Okay, I did that one for a lion. Was it? I don't know. Either way, you can see that you got 3 different custom modes here where you can have standing, lying, and hanging. That is super clutch because, let's be honest, man, when you have a speaker facing you, right, depending on how far you are or how close you are to it, or even what's around you, it can sound a certain way. And then when you kind of just lay it down, it might sound a different way, and it might not be as good as it was sounding when it was facing you. So what it does is it just completely optimizes itself per that EQ and per that position. And then if you take it about with you on a backpack or, you know, you're hanging from a tree or a fence like that, you can just open this little thing up and just kind of loop it up on a fence or a tree limb or something, or your backpack, and then have it hanging. But then it also knows what it's supposed to do. It has one job, and that is to sound good. So it does the work for you. I love that. I wish that they would implement this type of feature. I didn't even know I needed this, to be honest with you. So thanks, Soundcore, for giving me something I didn't know I needed until I had it. So I really do appreciate that. Now, it is a very simple speaker. It's got a nice, compact, elegant design. I absolutely love the way this thing looks. It actually comes in a few more colors, which would be nice to have, Soundcore, if you just want to send those over here just because they're beautiful. But I do need to tell you about this port right here. It's a USB-C input charging port. You don't get any other ports, okay? That's it. You get your charging port right there. There's no aux or anything else, okay? So you just keep that closed up until that 13 hours of playtime runs out because you've been talking on the phone and you've been jamming. You've been jamming front facing, standing up. You've been jamming lying down, and you've been jamming hanging from something. Hey man, I'm not an expert in this kind of stuff, but what I do know is the Motion 300, this is a speaker that I feel like Soundcore, I'm gonna say finally, has made, because they have the Soundcore 3, which is a little brick style speaker. That's old school now. Then they got the little bottle speaker that's like a little short can type of speaker. And then all the rest of them have been like the Motion series, the Motion Plus, the Motion Boom Plus, and that kind of stuff. This is a surprise, man. I was not expecting this to come out, and I am here for it. I love it, and I hope you continue this trend, Soundcore. These nice portable speakers. Look at that design, man. It's nice and slim. That way you can just slide it in a bag. It does have a little bit of weight to it, so it will add some poundage to your bag, but man, it is ultra portable, palm size, and it sounds nice. So you don't have to sit here and listen to me ramble about it. I'm gonna go ahead and let the speaker do some talking to you so you can hear what this thing has to say about itself. But before I get out of here, make sure y'all keep being good to each other, and I'll see you when I see you.
Baby, look what hole I am in. I try not to think too much about what might have been. How would I